Hello, I'm Umbrenero and welcome back to Umbrenero's Life. Today's video is my September 2026 plan with me. Another month, another layout, and as you can see, for the month of September, I am actually changing stuff up. I am cracking out my black dotted paper and some of the pens that work on black paper. And the reason is for the month of September, I wanted to do a lunar / celestial theme for the month. And I just wanted to have some fun with it and just really change it up because it's been a while and I'm hoping to utilize my journal quite a bit in September. Like, I've done all right in August, but you can only do so much. So, as you can see, I have been doing my calendar page not attached to my journal before I even put it in. I figured this was going to be easier and I would be able to change things if needed. So, went, got it, and tried it for the first time, realized I stuck it in crooked. Of course I did. So I had to peel it out, and I got it to stick a lot better and straighter in. So all is good on that front. Then I went, secured the other page, added a little extra tape where I forgot it. Then it was time to start writing the month. And I got 3 letters in, realized I screwed up. So I went and grabbed a piece of paper, and we're just covering that up. That mistake no longer exists. So I started writing the correct month, and I decided using these 4 colors as the little pops because they just feel good for this month. And I just started numbering the month, going from one color and then back to it. So the pink color and the blue color are only used once per week, roughly, whereas the 2 different purples are used twice. So simple, easy. And then it was on to my things area. And boy, oh boy, did I have any idea what I was doing here this week? Not this week. This month, the answer is a no. And also, I'm going to say this right now. This first little bit, you see me doing a lot of stuff without a brace on my hand. I should have been wearing it because I strained my thumb pretty bad bowling a week ago. And my hand was actually still pretty swollen, so I was trying to fight through not using it and just was being stubborn. Should have had it on the whole time because I'm trying to get my wrist to heal, wrist, thumb, that area in general to heal up. But I said, whatever, we're going to work on this anyways. So at some point throughout this video, you'll see a little support brace come on and stay on for the rest of the video once it does show up. But we're doing the things category, which is the stuff for my dad and the stuff for me. And my handwriting was not the best here because of how bad it hurt to hold a pen. And in all fairness, while recording the audio for this, I am again not wearing said brace, which I probably should be wearing, but I just letting it sit and do its own thing right now. So just doing very simple theme for the colors and imitating what I did with the gel pens on the previous page. So quick, easy, simple. Then it's like, well, I want to add some tape to divide the headers out. So nothing too drastic, very simple, very easy. And it brings in the lunar aspect more so than the celestial. here's where the celestial stuff more comes in. So I'm going across the top here. I say top because I have gone in advance and actually cut out some Dutch doors because I did not want to have to decorate every single page. And I decided for the month of September, I'm doing 6-day weeks. And I was using my star pattern washi tapes here. And I was using the darker ones for the dividers on each page. And then I have this little white one that I decided to use in the spine just to help differentiate the 2 blocks per page, just to break it up a little bit. But up at the top, the black section of tape is where I cut the pages out of my journal. So I wanted to tape those down the best I could. And then I took like little star thing. I don't know how to describe it. Some little stars hanging on strings and had them going across the top. Just so that way I knew where each of the pages technically was done. And I only drew my pattern on 1 page for this entire layout because, in all fairness, I forgot to draw it on the rest of the pages. I thought I did. I did not. I will blame pain for the reason why I forgot it. Best excuse I have at this point. So kept going, putting in the tape, trimming it when it became too unruly, making it work. And kept on doing this until I got all the way through. And then on the very last 3 section area, I did end up making a couple little dots so I knew where the tapes would need to go. Because I did not feel like counting out boxes. I just wanted to go with the flow, make things work, do it the easiest way possible. But once I had that in, that was the hard part done, like truly. Then I grabbed the same black tape that I used for the center of the page, put it across the top, and it's like, I didn't want this to be overly decorated. I wanted it to have something subtle, so I found as close to a full moon and as close to a new moon that I could, and put them at the tops, because this is a lunar theme, doing it simple. And then I did the same pattern that I've done throughout, which it was easy because the same color was on the same spot for each day. It was just remembering what number was what. Luckily, I did not make a mistake where I wrote the wrong number on the wrong day. I didn't. So we're going to take that as a win. So we quickly finished that up. Then it was time for my migration section because that's something I'm trying to utilize a little bit more. I brought in my little moon surface type tape I had, some phases of the moon. I just wanted this to feel really like part of the theme. So I did what I did. Found another phases of the moon that went from new moon to full back to noon, and it's like, all right, that'll work. So in comes in the pattern one more time, and once we had that in, it's like, all right, I need to mark every other line because that's something I've been doing and I like the look of it. So went about halfway of the page and just did that. So that way I had area for thoughts separate from the to-do list area. But that was about it. So here's the final look. I could have used the black paper more throughout, but I didn't want to overdo it, make things bulky. And also doing it with an injury, not as easy as it is. So I just wanted to make do with what I could do. And I just wanted to have this ready so that way come September 1st, it's good to go. I don't have to worry. Am I going to have fun jotting some things on the calendar with pretty gel pens? Of course. But it is what it is, and I know I'm going to enjoy it. So, thanks for watching, and if you could like and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. Again, thank you for watching, and until next time, I am Umbrenero. Bye!